Flight 229 from Seattle to Tokyo had boarded without incident. At least that's what the manifest claimed. Every seat was accounted for, every name checked against the list. The attendants moved through the aisle with their usual polite efficiency. But halfway through the flight, one of them, Claire, noticed something strange. In seat 14A, a man sat quietly by the window. Nothing unusual at first. Dark suit, neat hair, hands folded in his lap. Yet when she checked her tablet, seat 14A was marked as empty. She assumed it was a glitch. Still, when she returned with the meal service, her unease deepened. The man did not look at her. He did not blink. When she offered him food, he shook his head slowly, the motion stiff, mechanical. Curious, she asked for his boarding pass. He turned to face her then, and her stomach dropped. His eyes were pale, almost clouded, like frost on glass. His lips parted, but no sound came out. Then, without breaking eye contact, he turned back to the window. Claire retreated, rattled, telling herself she was overtired. But later, when she passed the row again, the seat was empty. Shaken, she went to the galley and pulled up the manifest again. Still no passenger listed for 14A. She asked her fellow attendant, Marcus, if he'd noticed anyone there. He frowned. That seat's been empty since boarding. Her heart hammered. She knew she had seen him. Hours dragged on. Every so often she glanced down the aisle, and sometimes, just for a moment, 14A was occupied again. The same man, the same folded hands, the same cloudy eyes fixed on nothing. Passengers around him acted as though he weren't there. When turbulence hit, Claire moved quickly to check seatbelts. She reached row 14, bracing herself. This time the man looked directly at her, his head tilting slightly, almost curious. His lips moved again, and this time she heard the faintest whisper, a voice like dry leaves. Not supposed to be here. The lights flickered. For a moment she swore every window in the cabin showed not the night sky, but rows upon rows of pale, watching faces pressed against the glass from the outside. When the plane landed in Tokyo, Claire rushed to check 14A one last time. The seat was empty. The headrest was damp, as though someone had been sitting there for hours.